Alright, what's up YouTube? Ditto Head, back again, playing some Golf Clash. The Gridiron tournament in the rookie division with my mini account, my third account. I've already played my expert and pro accounts. Expert, I did about as best as I figured I'd do, as good as I figured I'd do, considering it was my first expert tournament. My pro tournament, I absolutely crapped the bed. Last I checked, I think I was in like 23rd. I did not play that weekend round well at all. But hey, I made the weekend, so I can't complain too much. Same with my expert account. First expert tournament. I can't complain. I made the weekend. I think last I checked, I was sitting in 15th. And then this account is my rookie account, and probably going to be the last rookie tournament. Hopefully, I can find some time to play. Yeah, it's going to have to be next week if I don't get this promoted this week. I think I'm sitting in the non-promote range, 184, 46. So yeah, I'm probably not going to promote this week, so I have to find time next week to play this account to get it promoted to pro, so I can play this in pro. Next tournament. So I'm all set up and ready to go. I jumped into a bracket yesterday, so should have a pretty good feel on where I'm gonna end up when we finish. So hey Jens, thanks for the good luck. Oh yeah, I played the expert last night when I got home from work. It was pretty late for me, East Coast time. I think it was like 11:30 or so. I won't. I kind of already ran through what I did in expert. I didn't actually give my score, but I did say where I was. What position I was in last I checked, which was this morning, but I won't say anything more about the expert round. But we are gonna go ahead and get going on the rookie account here, and get this banged out. I do have to work again tonight, so get this cranked out, and then I have a couple of things I got to do, and then go to work. So. But I'm a little bit more upbeat. I talked to some family members yesterday that told me about a couple of opportunities that they knew of. Well, that they with companies that they work for. So follow this one. My brother's brother-in-law works for a company that's hiring draftsmen, and then my brother-in-law works for a local utility company that had two job postings for draftsmen. So a little more upbeat today after being shut down for the last couple of weeks on trying to find a job. Two somewhat promising leads with, you know, a little insider, you know, what you call, I don't know what you would call it, insider advantage. They're going to talk to some people that they know in the company that may be able to help me out there. All right, so we're going to go no, we're not. We're going to go 1.6.
Perfect shot.
Fifth and sixth, that's respectable, gens. What were your scores for your two accounts? Yeah, maybe possibilities. You know, both companies had two openings, so I applied for both openings, hoping that, you know, maybe if I don't get one, I'll get the other. 'Cause I'm considered a draftsman, I guess, but also a designer. So CAD is CADD, computer aided drafting and design. So 2.2 on our adjustment here. So the one company had two openings for a drafting position, and then the other company had a go in. Oh. The other company had a position for a draftsman and another position for a designer, which would still be using the software that I know how to use. So it's just a little bit more involved than a draftsman. It's minus 27 and a minus 25. Okay, so your minus 27 got you sitting in sixth, and your minus 25 got you sitting in fifth. Ain't that weird how that works? I think last tournament I had my two pro accounts, and both of them finished at minus 26. One got me a gold and one got me a top 10. Weird how the brackets break down and the scores, you know. All right, hopefully we'll get that one on the back. Be a nice one to get. Next hole. The only change we have to make is to the ball, to a Titan. And then change the power here. Change that to 10% downhill. And we're going to go with, well, it's my max backspin, which is 2.5, and then max right. And then max curl. Ryan D, I guess. Ryan D. So I just played on the first hole. I guess that's why he gave me the crying, laughing emoji. Shot 28 to qualify my mini to the weekend. quite disappointing.
Great shot.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I was, like I said, with my pro account, I shot 24 to qualify for the weekend, and then shot 21 in the weekend on the weekend. So a little bit disappointing, but always happy to make the weekend though. 1.3. Oh.
Great shot.
I should have let it. I wasn't actually ready to let that fly. I should have let it swing back, but that worked. We'll take it. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like I played my pro account yesterday morning, and like I didn't have my coffee and I wasn't fully awake. you know, I mean, I could make the excuses, but playing at a time I don't usually play, which was fairly early in the morning, but I just didn't make the shots, to be totally honest with that. Yeah, that's that's always my goal, is to improve throughout. Oh no. Woo.
Eagle.
Woo. All right, next hole. Moving on. Switch out to a Marlin. And a Viper. We're good to go. Thanks, Jens. Yeah, since I got the upgrade to the extra mile 6, I haven't missed the the eagle on that. Oh wow, that's impressive. The pretty much the overall consensus on that hole was it wasn't. I mean. It's a possibility, but it wasn't a likelihood of an Alba. Do you know what his adjustment was?
Perfect shot.
I'll probably be using the adjustment you told me there. It worked pretty well in my
Nice on.
I think it was my rookie account, or my pro account. All right, so we're going 2 side spin, or just two side and 1 top. Go one side, 1 top. And we got clear wind 3.6. We're at max, so that's going to be 2.1 rings.
Perfect shot.
Go in the hole.
Nice on.
Oh yeah. Yeah, across, probably across all of the tournaments too. Well, maybe not across
Birdie.
rookie, pro, and expert. Masters, with the balls and clubs that they have, it's probably more of a possibility, I would think. But I don't know because I haven't had time to watch anybody play their master rounds. Spencer, Tommy, or Neo. So I think Neo still plays his tonight. Tommy, I think, will play his tonight. But I have to work, so. All right, moving along, moving along. So, extra mile. We're going to go back to a Titan. We're going to go max top, max right, and we're going 15% downhill on the adjustment. And so we had make the adjustment, but then use slight OP and a quarter ball of right curl.
Perfect shot.
Roll. Sweet. Yeah, I mean, I think about Masters just because, ultimately that's my goal is to get my accounts into the Masters. So even though I'm not anywhere close to even having one account in Masters, I still like to pay attention because shots that they play that can,
Nice on.
still possibly be being played when I get there. Then I'll have, kind of an understanding of how to play those shots, when to play them.
Perfect shot.
Woo!
Eagle.
No, but I mean, I know that um, Masters can be done with Kingmakers. Um, Neo the other night played his opening round on one of his Masters accounts with all Kingmakers, except for one hole where he used Berserkers. Um, you know, so balls that you can get in game without having to spend real money can still get the job done. there's the guy. I think the guy, Tim Olson in the 19th hole Facebook community and the 19th family clans. From what I understand, he doesn't spend money on balls anymore either, and uses Titans, Kingmakers, and whatnot in Masters, and does fairly well from what I understand. So, if you're saving up gems to spend on balls, you can get Kingmakers that way. If you do your free shot and golden shot, you can get your Zerks that way. And then, once you move into pro and expert, you start getting Kingmakers as your prize. So, you don't have to spend real money on the game. It's funny though. We had a guy quit our clan. He was about 1,000 games in, and he's like, "Screw this stupid game. If you don't spend real money, you can't win." Da 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 da. And I was just like, I don't know, man. This account I haven't spent a dime on, and my win percentage is like 74% or something like that. Granted, it's my third account, so yeah, I might, that might not be the best of examples, but whatever. He actually quit the clan, and then he said he was gonna delete the game. No, I don't think so. I don't think so, Jens. Just Kingmakers. Will get the job done. The thing about fancy balls is, like cutting wind resistance on par threes, or getting the power 4, power 5. I mean, there's advantages to having them on certain holes, but I mean, you can still make the same score as people using those fancy type balls, I guess. Alright, so we're going to go max and max. And then we go red ring. And then 3-3 is 3.5. Which that's actually at min.
Perfect shot.
That'll work. What's reskinned? I mean, the other thing too. The other thing too about those specialty balls is every once in a while they give some free ones away. So we got like the Santa balls for free. We got I think, was it pumpkin balls, spider balls, and mummy balls maybe for free at Halloween. I can't remember what other ones they've given away. So all right, what we're gonna do, this is the gens adjustment here. So we're gonna go 3 right spin, 2 back spin, and then we're gonna go a half a ball curl. We're also gonna adjust for 3.7 miles an hour wind, which is 1.5 rings. Ah!
Great shot.
That works. Oh yeah, I mean there's a lot of specialty balls that are just reskinned Kingmakers. Um, the rival ball, which is one that I have, I could probably pull that up pretty quick and pretty easy. Um, so the Rudolph ball, rival ball, pumpkin ball, the anniversary ball, the second anniversary ball, the striker ball.
Nice on.
They're all reskinned Kingmakers. So yeah, if I don't hit it great there, I think I roll back closer to the hole and actually have a chance to a better chance. I mean, you know, I just got to hit that putt perfect too. Um, so that was just me being stupid and not taking my time on the putt. Well, hopefully I can get a drop somewhere. Three rings.
Perfect shot. Nice on. Perfect shot. Nice on.
All right, I'm gonna I just realized I'd never backed out to start a chest, and then two more chests until I'm gonna switch back to that. Switch off to a Marlin. %, downhill, and then no top spin or back spin, and then we'll just go with the max right spin, and Minnesota Wild fans. So he's a hockey fan.
Great shot.
Wonder if those goalposts, if you hit them, they're actual obstacles. That would be stupid if they
Nice
were.
on.
3 rings.
Perfect shot.
It's probably always you, only you talking because you're probably one of the only people that consistently come in and watch. I don't get many viewers live, and even at that, I don't get many views after the fact. But
Birdie.
I don't actively. I don't even know what promote the fact that I stream. Like I don't say anything on. I don't say anything on other people's streams to the effect that I stream. I don't say anything on the 19th whole Facebook community page about me streaming. You know, it's if somebody finds me and can benefit from my streams and my videos, then you know, that's ultimately my goal. I'm not trying to you know, create some kind of big crazy following. 2.2. Because the honest truth of it is, as soon as I
Nice on.
find a job, and hopefully that being soon, I don't even know that I'll have the time to do this anymore anyway. You know, depending on the demands of the job. I'm doing it now for fun because I have the time to help anybody that's you know,
Great
looking
shot.
to try to improve their game. If I can continue to stream once I am gainfully employed again, then I will do so. But I don't even you know, I might have to cut it down to just like one account that I'm streaming or something like that. So. Alright, so we're going to go with a quasar on this hole for the side spin. We're going to go, excuse me, 1 bar of backspin, max right spin. First hole is 5% downhill. Oh, yeah, that counter is screwed up, I think. It gets stuck after so long. So I mean, it'll go. It'll count if somebody, you know, logs in, watches for a minute, and then leaves. The counter stays there. You know, and I guess even at that, if you have, you know, 1.7.
Perfect shot.
You know, people, will come in and just watch, and not necessarily want to talk. That's me, to be honest with you. Like, I go in and I watch people's live streams and I don't say a word. Um, you know, I'm there kind of to watch, to listen to what the streamer is, trying to kind of teach or whatever. Um, I might pay a little bit attention to the chat, but a lot of times there's so many different conversations going on. You have three or four people talking about one thing, three or four people talking about another thing, you know. Um, all right, so this was when I made the eagle on this. I did 2 back, 1 1/4 right, and then I put the blue ring at the rough fairway and lined it up with the hole. And then we go 10% downhill, and 5.1 at max is 3.6. And then hit it great. So that ain't going in.
Nice on.
Yeah, it seemed to be a pretty good adjustment. RTs? Or is that, you mean RJs? RJ, okay. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, I've never chatted on it. I mean, a couple of messages here and there.
Perfect shot.
I saw you talking to Karen about that you watched my stream that one time, and so I chirped up and chimed in, just because I was there, and you were asking about my video.
Birdie.
I've asked a couple of questions on Jesse's streams before, when I was first learning about the tournaments and stuff, and then I actually asked a couple of questions about the app before I bought it, because I have my my engineering background, and I'm somewhat proficient in but somewhat proficient in Excel, and with my kind of engineering drafting background,
Nice on.
I understand how to do mathematical formulas. So I made my own kind of app using Excel, and basing numbers off of the Golf Clash notebook, but I didn't understand how the power of the ball affected the adjustment or the calculation. So I actually have a spreadsheet that I use to do my wind rings before I ever bought an app.
Perfect shot.
It worked pretty well, but I had to be really quick to get the numbers
Nice on.
input and still have time to make my adjustments and stuff. Um, and then I've totally lost my train of thought there. Oh, but like, I'd put my number in, I'd hit enter, and then like I'd forget to hit up for my next shot or get it set, kind of set up and ready for the next shot. So it started to become more of a pain in the butt than an actual help. So I stopped using it. Um, and just went and bought the app instead. But yeah, it was fun, and like that's the like I said, I got that kind of engineering background, mathematics and whatnot. So I actually had fun putting the spreadsheet together, but yeah, we'll just stick with this. 3.1. But now here's where the nerd in me comes out is once I was done putting it all together and
Nice
damn.
on.
But once I had it all done and put together and knew that I could it actually gave me a better understanding of how the wind rings work too. But once I figured out that I could actually put a spreadsheet together that would work, I was satisfied and was like, okay, I understand now the back end how these apps work. Let's just make
Great
life
shot.
easy on myself and I'll get the app because I wasn't taking my spreadsheet and turning it into an app. And that's more or less basically what's behind a
Nice on.
one of these apps. It's probably more like a database, but I mean databases are more or less spreadsheets, just all compiled and you know have more visual effects to them. Yeah, I mean, as I'm playing more and more, um,
Birdie.
and learning more and more about the game, um, you know, I'm using the app as definitely as a tool because when you have tailwind or headwind, you actually have to adjust more or less depending on um, so like this is a tailwind, so it's going to push the ball further. So it's saying a 1.9 ring adjustment, but I might go like 1.6. You know what I mean? Um, because it's going to push the ball a little further. So you get what they call
Great
the
shot.
extended ball guide. And if it's into the wind, a headwind, then I'm going to adjust more. I'm going to adjust more because of the compressed ball guide. So the wind, the ball guide shows that the ball is going to go this far, but if the wind's coming from this way, it's going to actually make it go shorter. So you have to adjust more to get it to where you want it to go. So the apps are a tool. They're by no means a be all end all. Um, you know, Sometimes I'll see the number and I kind of don't like it, so I'll take a little bit off or add a little to it just from experience now. You know, like I have, you know, what I feel is a little bit more experience, depending on, you know, the the strength of the wind too. Um, you know, if it's a little bit stronger wind and it gives me a number and it seems low, then I'm gonna adjust more. If it gives me a number and it seems high, then I'm gonna adjust a little less. Um, but it gives you that general ballpark um, adjustment. All right, so I have to back out here and get this. And then I have to get the big dog in this bag. And a Titan. Yeah. Yeah, but it was tournament wind, so the one top spin seems to be good, and then I just need to get that side spin just right. I was just off on the front. I got it right there, so hopefully on the back I'll get it right. On the front, I missed just to the right of the flag because I was aiming my ball guide to be like right on the edge of the squares that go up to the pin, and the pin's just to the left of that line. So I was expecting a little bit of a push to the left, but there really isn't one, because that one I aimed more directly right at the at the pin.
Perfect shot.
Ooh. I'm so tempted to go that way because I like the angle better, but see if we can get this. 10%, 3.5, 1.7.
Perfect shot.
It is, but I always played left in my when I played this on in tour. I think whatever tour it is, tour 7, tour 8. It's a little bit more risky because you're going from the second tee, but yeah, the wind direction is good. Makes it better. Now I wish I would I wish I had the Viper since I went left. So on the back nine, when we play this, we'll be playing it with the Viper and going left. I haven't gone left yet until now, but I actually like left better. Although I don't know, maybe the 1.8. So we'll go 2. Yeah, and then we'll hit it great right. All right. That works. Yeah, a lot of undulations. That's why I didn't like going right, because it's a tougher shot to get it close to the pin because of that kind of turtle shell right there off the bunker.
Great shot. Nice on.
Dunk time.
Perfect shot. Eagle.
Woo! Got the eagle. So 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 under. Yep. So definitely gave a shot back, since I shot 14, 2 14 unders in the opener. But yeah, we'll take it. Screwed up by not taking my time on my putt on hole 5. It was a little bit longer than I thought it was going to be, and just didn't take my time on it. But no, I need to go back, throw the Viper in. And the Marlin. Yeah, I mean, if I can get 14, that gets me 27. Might be good enough. I was thinking like probably 28 to 30 though for top 3. We'll see. Three 1.4. .4 might be a little bit over adjusted, but
Shot.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, that, you know, that's pretty much what I figured for rookie. 30 was going to be the number, which, I mean, in all honesty, would be pretty impressive. That would be getting
Perfect shot.
all the eagles, so all the par 5 eagles, and then the 2 par 4 eagles, and then getting an HIO, or the third, an HIO and the third par 4 Elba. 1.5.
Perfect
All right.
shot.
I need you to go in the hole.
Nice on.
Yeah, Elba on 1 and 10. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of different ways, I guess, technically that you could get to 30. Um, that's probably the best way. Elba's on 1
Great
and 10.
shot.
Most likely way, but that's just the way that this tournament has gone for me across all three of my accounts is not getting the extra drop. Making the pretty much the shots everyone else is making, but not getting that extra, the Elba on 1 and 10, or an eagle on 7/16, getting a drop on any of the par threes, getting a drop on 9 or 18. Ooh, close.
Nice on.
Hey, BKC, 3 and 8 dialed in. Yeah, that's how I feel too. Like I feel like I have 3 and 8 dialed in, and then 7. I got an eagle one time in the opener, but haven't been able to replicate it. Which is fine. So far, I mean, I screwed up on hole number 5. Other than that, I'm happy with the way that I'm playing. Power 3, 10, 3.8, 1.8.
Perfect shot.
Sit, sit, sit.
Nice on.
10 eagles and 1 Elba. That's pretty impressive. So 10 eagles, 1 Elba, and 8 birdies. Or 7 birdies.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, that's kind of how my pro went. I had a decent opener, or I mean a decent qualifier.
Eagle.
A decent qualifier, a pretty good opener. So I went 11 under in the qualifier, and then I did a 28 in the opener, and then I did a 21 yesterday for the weekend. It was pretty awful. I think I made an eagle on 1 in 10, and then the rest were birdies. At least that's how the front was. The front was an eagle on number 1, and then birdies the rest of the way through for the front. It was it was bad. 2.5.
Perfect shot.
1, 2, 5, 9, 11, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 18.
Hole in one.
That's the second hole in one on a shootout. So I mean, I feel like I've got them dialed in now. Hopefully, and I still have each of these to play. The first hole in one on a shootout was the hole coming up next, 12, and then that one's, which will be 17.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
All right, so going Marlin ball. And the Viper. Half a bar, or a bar top, 2 right. Well, adjust as needed. Right. You need to quit that, Jens. If I can do it, you can do it. I always thought I would never quit. I always thought that it had the grip on me. But thankfully,
Perfect shot.
it's only been a couple of months now, but in these last couple of weeks it has been definitely a test. I've been definitely getting cravings, just with the stress of trying to find a job. .7, 2.6. With a little bit of extra.
Perfect shot.
Go in the hole. That's right.
Nice on.
Man. Ah. If he's not careful, that's going to bounce over.
Perfect shot.
Or not.
Birdie.
Hey, what's up, nerdo? Yeah, they're coming out with all kind of different vape products now. Now that I've actually, you know, spent the last like year um, vaping to quit smoking. I'm doing good. How about yourself, Nerdo? I actually started vaping like 2 years ago, and then unfortunately fell back into the habit, and then 3.5. But
Great shot.
fell back into the habit oof, of smoking before I was able to quit vaping. So I mean, I was using the vape to quit smoking, and then I eventually wanted to quit vaping as well. Um, so I started vaping, was able to quit smoking, cut the nicotine level down to 0 on the vape, and like 2 weeks after I cut the nicotine down to 0, like a whole bunch of stuff happened, and
Perfect shot.
ended up, instead of just going to nicotine juice, nicotine in the juice, I just went back to smoking because I could get the cigarettes quicker than I could the juice. Um, and then smoked for like 2 more years, maybe like a year and a half, and then last January I decided I was gonna try to quit again. But I was using like the dual 1860 18650 mods, and I started off with tanks and filling up the tanks, and then I went to the rebuildable, um, you know, making my own coils and wicking them, and just doing the dripper. Um, that actually, the building process kind of helps with the hand, the physical addiction. So that actually helped me quit easier than using the tanks. Um, yeah, thanks, BKC. I've haven't given up hope, but actually have had a family function yesterday and had a couple of family members give me a couple of good leads on the job front. So, all right. So we got Titan on this one. I'm gonna go 15%. Power 3. Full top, full right. .5 is 1.2.
Perfect shot.
Yeah, I was able to get this on the front 9. Hopefully we'll get it here too. Nope. Needed a little more OP. Huh. Haven't seen this yet. The Rock and a Zerk. I know why that didn't work. I forgot to add the quarter ball curl. Ooh.
Great shot.
Nope.
Nice on.
Wow, first time I missed that. Oof.
Nice on.
Yeah, I missed an easy putt on number 5, Nerdo. So that's, I pretty much, when I missed that putt, I pretty much reserved myself to the fact that I wasn't going to get a medal on this tournament after that. That was my goal, but yeah, missing a putt that will cost you a gold, probably even a bronze or a silver too. So now I'm just hoping I get a top 10 would be nice. And yeah, this has been an odd tournament for me this time, because like even though I keep saying I'm trying to find a job, I started a part-time job, and it's like in the evenings, so the times that I play my rounds has changed, and I didn't have as much time to prepare because I had just started the job that last week and everything. Hey, Karen, how's it going? Thanks for the good luck. Appreciate it. .2. If this goes in again on a shootout. Come on! Like, when I played it, when I just played it, it burns the edge, but now it goes in. Like, so irritating. Stupid game. Yeah, that's the third one today, Jens. Twice on that hole in shootouts, and then once on hole 8/17 in a shootout. But I can't get them to drop for the actual tournament hole when it counts. Yeah, exactly, Karen. Definitely makes you go, ugh. 3.5. Yeah.
Great shot.
All right, Jens. Here's your this is a bit further to the right this time though. We'll still give it a try.
Great shot.
How'd you do in your rookie account, Karen? Two back, three right. 2.3 is 0.9. And then a half a ball curl. And then hit it great right. All right, sit. Yeah, I guess you were right, Jens. No matter where you are on there, three right, two back, and half a ball curl gets you to the right side. Minus 23. That's solid for, yeah, like you said, for a super new account. What, like 3 weeks old or something like that?
Perfect shot.
Woo! All right. Minus 2. Yep, you're right, Jens. I should have listened. I was being stubborn.
Great shot.
All right, moving on. So we got the marlin ball and the backbone for the next shot. So marlin, extra mile, backbone. Let's just switch bags because I'm not gonna need the quarterback anymore. Yeah, yeah. Sometimes I definitely get stubborn in my ways. That you know, something works for me one time, and I think I can continue to make it work. When that's not always the case, I may have gotten lucky or uh, didn't quite 2.7. .7-ish. was a little
Great
more,
shot.
but then I hit it great anyway, so
Nice on.
that doesn't help. Yeah, I just didn't want to flirt with that bunker, Jens. That was my big concern. Is I didn't want to have anything to do with
Perfect
that
shot.
steep ass bunker in front of the green. I've been in that before, and it is a tough shot. Okay. Although the way that I putted it on the front nine, I would have rather have been on the fringe or the fairway because I made the chip and missed the putt. So, yeah, the fringe probably would have been a better option for me today since I missed that putt.
Perfect shot. Birdie.
Can we make it four? Can we make it four? That's the question. Probably not, because I think both the other times that I got the hole in one in the shootouts, I had a Titan ball in. So maybe that was my problem when it counted. I needed to use a Titan, even though it's not necessary.
Perfect shot.
So 1 bar top. .9 at max is going to be 2.2. We'll give it a little extra.
Perfect shot. Hole in one.
All right. The game's rigged. The game is rigged. Doesn't let you get the HOI in when it counts. But that's the third freaking the third one in shootouts. Freaking ridiculous. It's kind of funny in a way. Although that is my luck, like no luck when it counts, but when it doesn't really matter, go ahead and drop it. 15 or no 5% downhill, 1 bar back, max right, and we got 4.5 wind, so it's going to be 1.9. So we'll just go 2.
Perfect shot.
Okay, so now, second shot. Oh, this should be a power 3. Forgot that, but it didn't hurt on the drive. But second shot, we're going to do 2 back, 1 1/4 left spin, blue ring at the fairway rough line. We want the second bounce, even though it's going to be an extended ball guide, second bounce of the ball guide is going to land in the fairway just before the fringe. That's where, you know, your should be. Yeah, on shootouts, Jens, when it doesn't matter. Like, you know, you kind of almost would rather not. 1 1/4, 2 back. Blue ring. 3.3. It max is 2.4 rings. We'll go a little heavy on it. Alright, let's see if we can't get this one here. It's perfect. Nope.
Nice on.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not, you know, honestly, I'm not terribly upset with the way I've played this round so far. Just 2 mistakes. Not taking my time on the putt on hole number 5, and not completely reading my notes on hole number 13, and forgetting to put my quarter ball of curl on it. If I put that quarter ball of curl on it, I think I get over that bunker and give myself the eagle chance, easier eagle chance than out of the bunker. So definitely so far left 2 shots out there, but you know, like I said, the Christmas Links tournament was a good kind of put myself in check type of tournament. When I was playing my main account and I had to play the 3 qualifiers just to qualify. Like, I didn't qualify Monday or Tuesday. Even though I was trying to, I wasn't using them as practice. And I was getting super pissed off and I wasn't having fun. And turned around and got a top 10 finish because after I qualified, like, all the pressure I was putting on myself was gone. I just, you know, wanted to play well enough to make the weekend, and then just wanted to have, you know, the weekend round was, I just wanted to, you know, have a decent finish. So I stopped doing that. Like, oh, you know, I need to shoot 30. If I shoot 30, I shoot 30. If I shoot 25, I shoot 25. Like, you know, it's not fun for me to get all upset because I miss a shot or whatever. See if we can't get 5 here, guys. Since this seems to be my good luck charm. What was that? 1.3.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
All right, that makes me feel better. I can miss that shot. All right, so we go with a marlin on this hole. And then we go 10% downhill. For the hole in one, I did 3 backspin max. So what we're going to do this time, 3 back. And then we got 3.1 max is 2.1. Uh-oh.
Perfect shot.
Go in. Nope, because it's not a shootout. That's possible, Jens. You would think that it would have to be coming up soon. If they want to actually do 4 majors, they would have to do basically one every 3 months. So, you know,
Perfect shot.
they could do the winter February, then it'd be like March, April, May for the spring, June, July, August for the summer,
Nice on.
September, October, November for the fall. So it's possible. If they want to do it in February, they have to do it next.
Birdie.
And if I'm not mistaken, like I wasn't playing tournaments for. I wasn't even playing the game for the spring major last year, and I had just started playing the game. I think right around the summer major, but if I'm not mistaken, the fall major was in November. So
Birdie.
if that's their goal, yeah, it was end of November. So it would seems fair enough that the winter major would be next, end of February. .5.
Perfect shot.
Here comes the 5th one. Nope.
Nice on.
All right. I guess they finally said, "No, you're done making hole in ones." Give the other player a chance to at least give them at least let them have a chance, right?
Great shot. Nice on.
All right, so if I can get 26, I'll be pretty happy with that. It'll get me in the top 10, it looks like. Viper, we're going to go with a Titan, and we're going to play to the left. Yeah, they didn't have They didn't have a winter major last year. I think they started. I think that was because they didn't start doing the majors until, like that was maybe an afterthought that they would add the majors in to tournaments once they saw how many people were playing tournaments and stuff like that. Um, so I think they decided to start doing majors after it was too late to get four of them in last year. At least that's my understanding from what other people were saying as to why there was no major. Give me a second. I'll check, Karen. Not really sure. $1.5. I want to say somewhere around high 600s, close to 700 games. Yeah, I agree, Jens. I think it's coming next. 678 games, Karen.
Perfect shot.
And actually, most of the those 678 are tournament games. $2.1. Little bit heavy on it.
Perfect shot.
Yeah. Yeah, 74%. I think across my three accounts, it's 74% on this account. My second account is 69%, and then my main account is like 50, 56 maybe, 58, something like that.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
Yeah, that's what when I did play some tour play with this, I didn't I got to like tour 4. Um I have this one playing tour 5 now, but I haven't. Well, last week I just didn't have um I didn't have time to play, so man, 2 -13s. It kind of sucks because I had 2 -14s in the opener. So yeah, it put me in third. 28. Hey, I got a learner cat. Pete the cat. Yeah, hole number 5, and then the miss on hole number 13. Probably cost me Just see. Yep, that would have put me in second. And would have put me tied for first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah, it would have been a second place had I not screwed up 2 holes. But I'll take it. Hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, this holds up. I'll take a bronze. Nothing to snub your nose at for a medal, or even a top 10. I'll be happy with the top 10 since I, had two screw ups there. But oh yeah, that'll do it. Forfeiting the shootouts. Will definitely drop your Guardian Ang. Oh, yeah, there you go. 19 PA bells. We can take a look. We'll take a look. I didn't realize. I didn't scroll through yet to see, but that's the clan you were telling me about, right, Karen? The 19 PA bells. Not seeing any more here. Yeah, hopefully, Karen, like I said, by the end of this season, things will have kind of smoothed out for me, and I can move on from this clan and get into a 19th. Get my accounts into a 19th family clan somewhere. Hey George, how's it going? Oh, it's looking pretty good. A lot of people are finished. Here's the first one that's not finished. He's at 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. He's not going to catch. 14, 14, 14 through 14, 14 through 14, 13 through 13. So it's looking pretty good. Only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'd say 5 people that there's no way I'll determine. Till later, till they get some more holes in. But all these other ones look pretty good for not catching me. So it's looking like it might be a third place finish. There's the scorecard, and yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream there. Like I said, possible third. Good job to Pete the Cat and Guardian Ang. Of the 19th family. Sorry, I had to go and get above you there, Guardian, but play our game and finish where we finish, I guess. But again, good job to Pete the Cat and GCE Ken getting the 28. Pretty much what I figured was gonna take to get a top 3 was a 28. So I thought maybe 30 would be the number for first place, but again, good job to them guys for the 28s. And yeah, if you like the content, hit that thumbs up button. I'd appreciate it. If you're new here, you like the content, you want more of it, hit the subscribe button. I'd appreciate that. If not, thanks for stopping by, checking out the video, and yeah, we'll catch you next time.